to go ahead and build my marketing strategy, right? I kept talking about this, I kept getting sidetracked. But anyways, the reason why I was saying marketing is the most important thing right now in this industry, in this whole vibe coding era, is because of the fact that, as you can see, that AI just spurred a insane amount of boom in mobile app releases or just people vibe coding, right? And more people know how to do this now because you just talk to AI and they can release applications, but the issue still remains. How do you get attention? How do you get eyes? Now it's even stiffer competition, right? Before you could have had like a semi mediocre product or kind of just like whatever and then published it, you could still get some traction because it wasn't that easy building a game. It still took a lot of decent amount of fair effort. Coding was not as easy or at all. It was like actually a very like important skill and very hard to do. Like if I really think about the concept, like do you realize like in a code base, like something like this, the amount of lines that are in a code base like this, and then just within each single folder, there's a lot of different routes and APIs. And then not only are you just building each one of these files, but you're connecting them. So, right? So it's kind of like it's this entire sprawl, like a freaking map, and you have to learn how to connect the routes properly or else everything fails, right? And it's just like, it was a lot. Like even I was really bad at mobile gaming. Mobile gaming. I was just really bad at creating really large applications. I was great at writing a script. That's what I usually did for my work, was writing a lot of Python scripts, working with a lot of data sets and stuff. But when it came down to building a full-fledged like mobile UI, back end, front end, all that application, that was a lot of effort. And before, they used to hire people just based on front end, just based off of back end, just based off of full stack development. Now you don't need any of that because AI does it so much better than the average person would. And even if they mess up, if AI messes up, you kind of just tell it to go check itself and use concepts. Now the issue that AI can't do is it can't think creatively for you, right? It can only think of ideas it's been given. So it can't come up with a new concept or a new idea yet. All it can do is take what you're telling it and validate that or generate something off of that. So what happened was, now we have this crazy influx of people coding, but the issue now is that how do you actually, what's going on here? Closing document. How do you actually end up, let me open this out. I don't need all this. Why is this here? How do I turn this on? Oh. Dockable windows. Okay, yeah. So like, how do you actually end up? Standing out even more now? The competition's stiff. So let's go back to the marketing plan that I need to come up with. I have a few different ideas and concepts, and it would all be different based off of what idea I was trying to push out. Well, let me just talk about it like I'm doing this myself, right? This is exactly how I would go about planning this out. Okay. Please, man, interrupted again.